Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers and by Pepsi Bottling Company.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Panthers Soccer and Mount Pleasant Live on the Facebook and YouTube feeds for Mount Pleasant Live. You are looking at the starting 11 for both the Washington Demons and Mount Pleasant Panthers getting ready for kickoff. And welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show brought to you by the Southeast Iowa Union. The starting 11 have been announced as we are getting ready for conference action today as the Panthers host the Washington Demons in a matchup between two teams looking to get things going early this season. The Panthers enter today's matchups searching for their first win, coming in at 0-3 on the season, looking to find some offensive rhythm after a tough opening stretch. Mount Pleasant is also coming off a 10-0 loss to the Fairfield Trojans on Monday. As a unit, the Panthers have scored 2 goals, one each by senior Haley McPherson and junior Naomi English. Keeper Cheyenne Smith has been busy behind an unsteady defensive front that has been unable to sustain constant attacks and pressure. Smith has already registered 53 saves coming into today. On the other side, Washington comes in at 0-2, but they've shown some early offensive production led by senior standout Angeline Anderson, who leads the Demons with 4 goals, 3 assists so far this season, and has been the focal point of their attack. That's it for the pregame show brought to you by the Southeast Iowa Union, and welcome to our broadcast of girls soccer brought to you by our broadcast partner, Midwest Old Threshers. We appreciate Terry Grant and all of our friends at Old Threshers for supporting high school athletics. And Mount Pleasant Live would not be possible without the support of Refreshment Services Pepsi. Thank you so much for your help in launching Mount Pleasant Live. And we also appreciate our friends over at Community First Credit Union for their support as well. I'll get into more information on tonight's matchup throughout the course of this afternoon as we are underway from a beautiful afternoon here at East Lake Park on the southeast side of Mount Pleasant. A throw-in coming up for Spinner and the Panthers. I'll get the starting 11 here for you momentarily, as the ball is now in possession of the Panthers. Defended out by the Demons in the zone. Panther ball now. That ball is knocked out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up. For the Panthers, Sarai Sanchez, Addison Spinner, Haley McPherson, Jimena Ortiz Munoz, Angelica Miles, McKinley Kite, Annette Reynolds, Naomi English, Lauren Wilhelm, and Emma Humble, with Cheyenne Smith in at goal. Opportunity here for the Demons. Ball's in the box. Onside and just wide of the net. Jackie Carter with the shot attempt. That's the first shot for the Demons. Goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Taking that right for them is Wilhelm. Nice save by Smith. Pass to Ortiz Munoz. Saves it from going out of bounds. Knocked away by Ramirez. Danger here. Ramirez on the right-hand side of the box. Guarded by Wilhelm. 3 Panthers defenders on Anderson, who leads the Demons, and an offside. Free kick coming up for the Panthers. Anderson puts her boot to it. Midfield now. Opportunity here for English. Ball's deep into Demon territory. Farmer kicks it away. Still Panther possession. Ortiz Munoz to throw it in. To Miles. Taken away by Anderson. Ortiz Munoz to midfield. McPherson has it. Pass ahead intended for Sanchez. Taken away. McKinley Kite with possession. Touch pass intended for Kite. Taken away by Farmer. Back the other way now. Near midfield. Possession goes back to the Panthers. Anderson now with the ball for the Demons. Ortiz Munoz with it. Cleared out by Anderson. Ramirez has plenty of space on the right side. Onside. Ortiz Munoz chasing. Pass intended for Anderson, a little long. Miles with the ball. Farmer. Nothing there. Farmer gets it back to midfield to Carter. A through pass here. Opportunity for the Demons and kicked out of there by Smith. Anderson, however, near it, and Smith with the save. Second shot for the Demons early on as Anderson has possession. Fires it. Saved by Smith. Already Smith's third save of the ball game. Second shot for Anderson. And a long clear out. Handball called. Free kick coming up for the Demons. McPherson, I think, instinctively put her hand up. Maybe she was blocking the sun. Who knows? It's absolutely gorgeous here. Long ball. And Smith picks it up. Sarai Sanchez giving chase, as is Carter for the Demons. Sanchez not giving up. Danger there for the Demons defense. Ball back at midfield. Angeline Anderson has it. Is creating space. Has options to her right or to her left. Splits two defenders. Into the box. One-on-one with Smith. Clears it. And scores. 1-0 Washington on a goal by Angeline Anderson, her 5th of the season. Coming in the 7th minute. So an early deficit now for the Panthers. Naomi English with a long pass. Unfortunately, no Panther near. Medley clears it. Demons back the other way as Wilhelm has it possession, passes it out, intended for McPherson. Farmer now for the Demons. Has space. Finds Anderson. Angeline Anderson, and that's cleared out by Wilhelm. And it will be out of bounds, a throw-in for Mount Pleasant. Long pass. Ramirez. Inside the box to Anderson. Long shot over the crossbar. And a goal kick coming up. Anderson's 3rd shot of the ball game. Only 2 on goal. 4 shots total for the Demons as we approach 10 minutes past. You're watching girls soccer presented by Midwest Old Threshers. Luis Aranda here live at East Lake. 79 degrees, clear skies. Couldn't ask for anything better as Ortega passes it to Anderson, guarded by Reynolds. Wilhelm trying to clear it. Anderson again in the box. Some danger here over the crossbar. Angeline Anderson, 4 shots. Early going. in this first half. Washington dispossesses the Panthers. Opportunity now for the Demons. Anderson at the top of the penalty box. Passes it inside. Wilhelm. Shot wide. Shot was taken by Carter. That's her second. Team's sixth. Carter again. Opportunity brewing here for the Panthers. At midfield, Sarai Sanchez with a pass intended for Naomi English. Defended by Ortega. English has the ball. Pass it to Miles. Miles backwards pass. Nobody there. Back to midfield. Farmer with the ball for the Demons. Finds Carter. Defended by Wilhelm. Two Demons to her right. She's onside. Cross pass over the middle. Cheyenne Smith is able to retrieve it. Smith with the throw in. And Miles has it. She's got numbers forward. No call there. No whistle. Sarai Sanchez defended by On. And a throw in coming up for the Panthers. Wolf knocks out of bound, and McPherson to throw it back in for the Panthers. Coming up on 13 minutes past in the first half. 1-0 Demons on an Angeline Anderson goal in the 7th minute. Opportunity brewing here for the Panthers. Angelica Miles unable to reach it. However, a throw in coming up for the Panthers. She finds Sanchez on a quick throw. Ramirez there too. Out of bound. Throw in coming up for Mount Pleasant. Quick throw in. And we're going the other way. Whistle. And a Panther free kick coming up. Nope, Panther throw in coming up. Quick possession there. Deflected off of Miles. Free kick for the Demons. And they're off and running on the offense. Through pass here. Opportunity for the Demons, and it is through. Anderson to Carter for the second goal. In the 14th minute. Carter assisted by Anderson to make it 2-0. Carter. That's her third goal of the season. That's her third shot attempt of the ball game. 15 minutes past. You're watching Panthers girls soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers 2-0 Demons. Opportunity now brewing for Mount Pleasant as Miles' cross pass intended for Sanchez is thwarted. Ortiz Munoz unable to reach it. Ortega passes it ahead to Ramirez. Humble. Some nice footwork there. However, Ortega takes it away. Anderson now has Humble to beat. Into the box. Beats Humble to the left. Cleared out by Ortiz Munoz. A corner kick coming up for the Demons. Short kick. A shot. And over the crossbar. 9 shots for the Demons. That is Anderson's 5th. Goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Wolf has it for the Demons, passes ahead. Humble clears it out for McPherson. Dispossessed by the Demons. Ortiz Munoz tries to clear it. Ortega has it. English takes it away. Pass ahead to Sanchez. Gets back into Demons territory. Ortiz Munoz chases it down. And she's going to reach it, and it'll get knocked out of bounds. They'll throw in for the Demons. Wolf with the touch pass to Anderson, deflected out of the zone. And Haley McPherson chases it down. Panthers in Demons territory. McPherson on a run. That run gets stopped. Back the other way for the Demons. Back to midfield. Cleared out by Spinner to Sarai Sanchez. A pass intended for McPherson. Nobody there. Back in midfield for the Demons. Anderson with the ball. Defended by Humble. Excuse me, that was not Anderson. Anderson now has the ball. Comes up on Smith. A nice save by the keeper. Smith's 5th save of the game. 10th shot by Washington. Corner kick coming up for the Demons. A couple substitutions coming in for Washington. I'll get to those here momentarily. As the corner is taken. Dangerous ball. And Ortiz Munoz finds English. English tries to clear it. Miles now with it. Ortega finds her. And it's taken away by Broody. Anderson. 1-on-1 now. And saved by Humble. And Smith saves it. English with the pass to Sanchez. McPherson able to get her boot on it. She's on a run here. Looking for some help. Being defended by a tough Demons defense. The Panthers have yet to register a shot in this ballgame. Callie Scheibel has checked in for the Panthers, for the Demons. Throw in for Mount Pleasant. And we have a whistle. And it looks like we have an injured Panther on the field. All right, we're going to take this moment to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. After these messages, we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. You're watching Panther Soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Kick by the Panthers in Demons territory is taken. Anderson with the ball. Driving deep into Panthers' defensive zone. A long shot and a goal for Anderson. Her second coming in the 33rd minute. Nothing. Demons. For Anderson, that is goal number 6 of the year. Addison Spinner knocks that out of bounds. Throw in coming up for the Demons. Ortega throws it in to Anderson, defended by Wilhelm. Ortega to Ramirez. Appears to be onside. Deflected by Spinner. She took that off the chin, it looks like. Hope she's okay. And a corner kick coming up. Third corner kick for the Demons. And defended by Spinner. Ortega to Ramirez for the Demons. Clear into the box. Carter clears it out. They'll go backwards here and reset. Oh, Sanchez takes it at midfield, but gives it to Ortega. Throw in coming up. Sanchez had an opportunity, but no Panther was near the vicinity for the intended pass. Murphy gives it up, intended for Ramirez. A Spinner for the Panthers now has possession. And taken away by Ramirez. Danger here for the Demons, and the shot registers, and it's saved. 13 shots for Washington here in the first half. Riley Beecham has checked into the game for the Panthers. English fighting for possession here. Carter to Ramirez. Wilhelm has it. Dangerous pass. And a shot by Carter goes out of bounds. "25 minutes have passed. You're watching Panthers girls soccer presented by Midwest Old Threshers, Luis Aranda at East Lake Park here. It's 3-0 Demons in the first half. Goals by Angeline Anderson in the 7th minute. Jackie Carter in the 14th minute. And Angeline Anderson in the 32nd minute. Throw in coming up for the Demons. And another throw-in opportunity coming up for Washington as that one is thrown in deep into Panther territory. Ortiz Munoz tried to poke it away. Olivia Gordy. Miles now with it at midfield. Had Sanchez up ahead. Nothing there. Murillo Hernandez. As Washington now setting up their offensive attack into the box. Carter has it, and Cheyenne Smith clears it. Opportunity still for Washington. Broody shot off of Humble. Cleared out. Opportunity for English. She can clear it. Only had one Panther ahead of her. Dangerous ball here. Wilhelm. And a save by Smith. Carter's 5th shot. Smith with 6 saves. Murillo Hernandez takes the ball away, and Spinner's able to recover. However, now Murillo Hernandez with a cross pass into the box. Opportunity brewing for the Demons, cleared out by Spinner, but right to Murillo Hernandez, whose shot is cleared out by Spinner into the corner. Naomi English is there. Dangerous clear out. Carter. Shot saved. On tries to clear it, and a handball will be called as that ricocheted off of Sanchez's forearm. Free kick coming up for the Demons. Ortiz Munoz. It's taken away. The Demons now setting up their offense as that's poked away by the Panthers. McKinley Kite controls it. Nice through ball here. On, however, clears it back into Panther territory. Miles with the deflection back to midfield. On. As this ball is ping-ponging left and right. Mario Hernandez met by Spinner. Spinner takes a spill, no whistle. Wilhelm clears it off of Ortega. Sanchez clears it with nobody there. Miles now with the possession, all by herself. Back the other way. Ortiz Munoz for the Panthers at midfield. Taken away by the Demons. Dangerous ball here. The shot saved by Smith. Ninth save already for Cheyenne Smith. And looks like we have an injured player. And we're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching girls soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
All right, we're back live from Eastlake Park. Luis Aranda here, bringing you all the action of this Panthers Demons ball game as Addison Spinner is being escorted back to the sideline by our referee, and she will check out of this ball game, replaced by Riley Beecham. Spinner took a ball to the face earlier. I'm wondering if she's just feeling the effects of that one, and we'll probably get checked out by the athletic trainer just to ensure that she's okay. And for all of us here watching and those of you at home, we're hoping that as well. So action will resume here momentarily. We are in the 30th minute of the first half. Washington leading 3-0. Stay tuned for the halftime report brought to you by our friends at Community First Credit Union, where I will break down the first half and get you ready for second half action. Free kick coming up for the Panthers. It's cleared out by Smith, intended for Sanchez at midfield. On for the Demons, has it. Sanchez did not give up on it. Murphy able to clear it out to her teammate. 3 Panthers there. And Washington retains possession. Kite dispossesses. On, clears it back over past midfield. Ortiz Munoz with the ball. Long pass. Appears to be going out of bound, and a throw-in for the Panthers. Annette Reynolds. Out of bound. Throw-in coming up for Washington. Substitutions for Washington. Harley Venenga checks in. On the defensive side, there was also, looked like a forward, also came in for the Demons. That one was near the end line, and it's in. Some confusion there, and that ball went in. I believe that was Mario Hernandez with the goal. For nothing Washington. Beecham. Mario Hernandez with the ball. Humble deflects it, but Mario Hernandez still has it. Angeline Anderson. Dangerous ball, still in the box. Mario Hernandez has control. The shot and a save by Smith. 10 saves for Smith. 18 shots for the Demons. Venenga. Reynolds to Gordy. Anderson the other way. Dangerous shot. And in. A hat trick for Angeline Anderson. 5-0 Washington. Anderson with 3 goals in the day on 9 shots. Goal number 7 and a hat trick in the first half. Sarai Sanchez to Reynolds. Cleared out by the Demons. Venenga. Emma Humble deflects it. Sanchez intended for English. Nobody there. Murillo Hernandez deflects it. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Wilhelm. Ramirez to Murillo. No, I don't know who that is. Number 3 is Jimena Gonzalez for the Demons, and that ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers as we approach the 35th minute. Kite. And that's taken away by the Demons. Full throttle here, and that goes past the end line. Demons still with possession. They have dominated the time of possession in this game so far. Dangerous ball here as Smith comes out of her post. And we have a whistle. And it will be a I didn't see a flag go up. I'm assuming it was an offside call. If that's the case, that is the second offside call on the Demons so far. Farmer with the ball, passes it off to Ramirez. Defended by Ortiz Munoz. Nice through ball here. Murillo Hernandez's shot, and it's in again. Murillo Hernandez with her second goal. And it comes in the 36th minute. As it deflected off of Smith's leg, hit the post, and just went in. 6-0 Washington. Cleared out by Wilhelm. Oh, dangerous ball here for the Panthers if English can get there. And it's cleared out. Beecham. And it's taken away by Murillo Hernandez. No call there. Beecham still with it. Pass intended for Miles. Gets past her. Wolf passes it in. Gonzalez now. Cleared out by Humble to Ortiz Munoz. Wolf. Touch pass to Gonzalez. Through pass. Dangerous one. Smith has to come out. Smith to throw it in. 38 minutes have gone by in the first half. Gonzalez all alone in the box to Wolf. Passes it. Murillo Hernandez. A little touch and goal action. Murillo Hernandez with another goal. Murillo Hernandez with the quietest of hat tricks in the first half. In the 38th minute, connects again. Or was it a offside? No. Seven, nothing Washington. Gonzalez takes control. Clear it out. Near midfield, but Wolf puts it back in. Miles now has it. Farmer with it. Under a minute remaining in the first half. Ramirez backwards pass. Kite now. Nope. Sanchez took a stumble. That's a long ball. Beecham now. And a foot race with Murillo Hernandez. Murillo Hernandez. And that's taken away by Annette Reynolds. Reynolds on a run here. Opportunity brewing, but Anderson takes it away. 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Murillo Hernandez on a run at the edge of the box. Cross pass for Gonzalez. Nothing. And the first half has concluded. A first half dominated by Washington as they have taken a 7-0 lead after the first 40 minutes. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Girls Soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Back live from East Lake Park on a beautiful spring afternoon as we welcome you to the Mount Pleasant Panther halftime show presented by Community First Credit Union. The Panthers trail this one 7-0 at the break as Washington has been dominating the time of possession. Luis Aranda back with you here in what has turned out to be a beautiful afternoon. 79, clear skies. I just wish it was as beautiful of a performance for the Panthers on the pitch today, as the Demons currently have a 7-goal lead on 21 shots. And the Panthers have yet to have a shot in this ball game. For the Demons, they have goals from Angeline Anderson in the 7th minute, Jockey Carter in the 14th minute, assisted by Anderson on a breakaway through pass. And then from the 32nd minute on, Anderson again with her second goal of the ball game in the 32nd minute. Murillo Hernandez for Washington in the 33rd minute, her first goal of the season. Angeline Hernandez in the 34th minute capped off a hat trick in the first half. In the 36th minute, a little bit of confusion as Murillo Hernandez knocked in her second goal as the ball just trickled over the goal line and she tapped it in. I think there was some confusion as to whether or not they were onside, and they were. So Murillo Hernandez scored her second goal, and then 2 minutes later in the 38th minute, Murillo Hernandez scored her third goal. So 2 Washington Demons have hat tricks in the first half. Cheyenne Smith has 10 saves for the Panthers. So credit to her. Leah Medley for Washington has yet to record a save. So opportunities have been there for Washington, and the Panthers have had opportunities, but not enough numbers pressing forward on the offensive side. Hopefully that's something that the coaching staff can work with them as we look forward to a better second half. So with that, again, the Demons take a 7-goal lead into the next 40 minutes. We'll take a quick break and bring you second half action. You're watching the Panthers soccer on Mount Pleasant Live, and this has been the Mount Pleasant Panther halftime show brought to you by Community First Credit Union. We'll be back after this break.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome back to East Lake Park. You're watching girls soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Luis Aranda here. As we're getting set for second half action, as Washington will start with a 7-0 lead. At the conclusion of this game, a special announcement, and it hopefully wasn't spoiled by social media, as things tend to be spoiled by social media. But we do have some bonus soccer coverage immediately following the girls' soccer game. We'll bring you special bonus coverage of what will be a doubleheader as the boys soccer team will take the pitch as the Washington Demons and Mount Pleasant Panthers boys soccer game, which originally slated for Washington Wellness Park, has been moved here due to field conditions. And we'll bring that game to you live right here on Mount Pleasant Live, so make sure you stay tuned for that after we wrap up the girls' game. All right, that sound of the siren you hear means that it's time to start the second half. Washington will kick off to start. Sanchez, Beecham. Have a new face out there for the Panthers. Fang Cheng Tong checks in. Carter with the ball, passes it to Anderson. Defended by Ortiz Munoz. Pass deep into Panther territory to Ramirez. Cross into the box. Carter has it. Defended by Wilhelm. And clears it. Still inbound. Ramirez with it. Wilhelm kicks it out. Deflected off Ramirez, and a throw in for the Panthers. Ortiz Munoz to throw it in. The throw in goes to Miles. And Reynolds now on a run. And taken away. Pass to Carter. At the edge of the box. Danger here. Cleared out. Long shot. And over the net. Goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Anderson. Defended by Reynolds. Finds Ramirez. Deflected by Wilhelm. Right to Anderson. Broody to Anderson. Danger here. Anderson's shot. Saved by Smith. Deflected off the post. Back to Smith. A fortuitous bounce. Sanchez. With a little bit of a touch on that header. Ortega clears it, and a throw-in coming up for the Panthers. Ortiz Munoz to throw it in. That throw-in is taken by Broody. The other way for Washington. Finds Anderson. A through ball for Carter. Danger coming up. Carter. Shot deflected by Smith. Already 4 shots for the Demons in the second half. 3 on goal. Anderson. And that shot is wide. I'm running out of space in my score sheet. That's Anderson's 11th shot. Humble tried to clear it. Broody inside the box. Smith deflected it. Ramirez now for the Demons. Cleared out by Humble for Sanchez. Numbers moving forward. Fan Cheng Thong to Ortiz Munoz. Cleared out by Farmer to Anderson. To Broody, back to Anderson to Broody. The shot deflected. Out of bound. Corner kick coming up. The fourth corner kick for the Demons. Oh, no, my apologies. That is, I thought he signaled for a corner. He signaled for a goal kick. Looks like Abby Himes has checked in for the Panthers on defense. Wolf has it. Pass to Broody. To the other Broody. Taken away by Spinner. Good to see her back in this ballgame. Wolf. To Broody. Addison Spinner clears it, but clears it right back to the Demons. Broody has it. Through pass for Anderson with an opportunity for her fourth goal, and she does nail it. Anderson with her fourth goal of the game. Matching her season total coming in. In the 45th minute. 8-0 Washington. Naomi English to kick this one off to Wilhelm, who clears it out into the offensive side. Farmer now for the Washington Demons. Pass ahead to Murillo Hernandez, who clears Abby Himes. Murillo Hernandez with some fancy footwork. Danger here. As she just missed her fourth goal. "27 shots by Washington. As we have a substitution at goal for the Panthers. Broody intercepts the goal kick. Broody with the ball and a save. However, off the post and offside. An attempt by Morgan Broody. I think Maya Broody also had an opportunity there too, but Morgan was offside as her attempt hit the post. New goalkeeper for the Panthers. I will get that name for you as soon as I can. As an opportunity again for the Demons. Anderson at the edge of the box for Maya Broody. Her shot is in. Maya Broody in the 47th minute. Makes it 9-0. Washington now with the ball, dispossessing the Panthers after that kickoff. Opportunity here, danger. The shot, and it's in by Jimena Gonzalez. And that is the 10th goal. And by rule, that is the end of this ball game. Jimena Gonzalez ends it 10-0 with a goal in the 48th minute. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap this up from Eastlake. You're watching Girls Soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain's calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Welcome back to Eastlake Park, and welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Well, a ball game that, hey, they're hanging banners behind me. You're okay, you're on camera. We're getting set for bonus coverage here in a little bit, but we're going to wrap up the girls' game. Thank you, Kellen, for switching. Anything happens on live TV. Washington takes this one 10-0. I'm going to wrap it up here. They had roughly 30 shots today, and the reason why I say 30 is that's how many shots I can mark on my score sheet. But at least 30 shots were taken by Washington. I would probably say about 23 of them were on goal. Cheyenne Smith had about 13 saves in today's ball game. For the Panthers, that's pretty much it on the Panthers side. As they did not have a single shot registered, no corner kicks, nothing really to show on their side, unfortunately for them. They tried to keep the pace. There were several times on the offensive side that we saw some through passes start off, but there was nobody there. They didn't have numbers. Sarai Sanchez a couple times did her best to start something on offense, whether that be a header or a touch pass, and nobody was there. And then that resulted in a breakaway for the Demons, which then ended up oftentimes being a scoring opportunity, which then resulted in a goal for the Demons. They had goals by Angeline Anderson in the 7th minute, Jockey Carter in the 14th minute, Angeline Anderson in the 32nd minute. I got to get her first name. Let me get that first name. For the Demons, Angelique Murillo Hernandez in the 33rd minute, Anderson in the 34th minute, Murillo Hernandez in the 36th minute, and then again in the 38th minute. That made it 7-0 in the first half, and then Angeline Anderson again in the 45th minute. Maya Broody in the 47th minute, and then Jimena Gonzalez in the 48th minute with the final 10th goal, enacting the mercy rule for Washington. And that is your final 10-0 from Eastlake. The girls' soccer team will be back in action next week with 2 road games. On Monday, April 20th, they will travel to Fort Madison to take on the Lady Bloodhounds. Game time for that one is scheduled for 6:30. Then on Thursday, the Lady Panthers will be in Burlington to take on the Lady Greyhounds with a 5 p.m. kickoff. That will be at Bracewell Stadium. Our next broadcast of girls' soccer will be Thursday, April 30th, when the Panthers welcome the Fairfield Trojans here at Eastlake. That kickoff will be scheduled for 4:30 p.m. with coverage beginning right here on Mount Pleasant Live at 4:25. Thank you so much for watching the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. All right, I just got word. Don't go away. Bonus soccer coverage will continue as the boys' soccer game, originally scheduled to kick off in Washington, will now be right here on Mount Pleasant Live. Stay tuned for more Panthers Demons action after a break. We'll come back. We'll set the tone for Panthers and Demons. Boys soccer after this. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain's calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Your Dream Home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at Your Dream Home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers and by Pepsi Bottling Company. Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers and by Pepsi Bottling Company.
Welcome back to East Lake Park for bonus coverage of Panthers boys soccer on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest O Threshers due to field conditions. After the large amount of rain we have received in the region this week, this match has been moved right here to East Lake, and so the Panthers now have a home match. The Panthers and the Demons will actually now have a boys and girls doubleheader in Washington's Wellness Park on May 4th. Joined by my producer, Kellen Gracie, and our videographer, Matt Bryant, I am Luis Aranda calling today's soccer action. Mount Pleasant Live is the exclusive streaming home for Panthers athletics, and it is powered by our broadcast partner, Midwest O Threshers. We appreciate Terry, Grant, and all our friends at O Threshers for supporting high school athletics. Mount Pleasant Live would not be possible without the support of Refreshment Services Pepsi. Thank you for helping us launch. And we appreciate our friends over at Community First Credit Union for their support as well. As always, the pregame show is brought to you by the Southeast Iowa Union. The Panthers come into today's ball game riding high from Monday's thrilling come-from-behind victory over Fairfield 3-2. Led by goals from Asa Rose, Isaiah Lang, and a game winner from leading scorer Dylan White, the Panthers secured a critical conference win and remained unbeaten early on in the season. Today, they face another conference foe in the Washington Demons, who come in today with a record of 3-1-1. The Demons are coming off a 1-1 tie with Burlington on Monday at Bracewell Stadium. Their scoring attack is led by senior Narek Raimundo's 4 goals and senior Ben Cronlidge's 4 assists. And in the net, junior Braden Tappan has recorded 30 saves. We do not have lights here, so it is a race against the moonlight, and we're getting ready to get this one started. This has been the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show brought to you by the Southeast Iowa Union. Kickoff will be here shortly. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with starting lineups.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us.
Chronology?
Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Welcome back to East Lake Park. You're watching boys soccer powered by Midwest O Threshers, as both the Panthers and the Demons make their way to midfield for introductions, as we are moments away from kickoff. Again, this game was originally scheduled for Washington Wellness Park, but due to the rains in our region, this game was moved here because our field was in much better shape. And thankfully, Mother Nature has cooperated, as it has been a beautiful afternoon. Now for the starting lineups. All right, there you have it. The starting 11 for the Demons. Johan Resendez, Savi Resendez, Joseph Schreiber, Santiago Ramirez, Giovanni Martinez, Ben Kronlagi. I said that earlier incorrectly. Ben Kronlagi, Narek Raimundo, Fletcher Brower, Kevin Salas Gomez, and Neri Salazar. For the Panthers, Colvin Osby, Caleb Reyes Carrillo, Aiden Humble, Abraham Koss, Jack Newman, Asa Rose, Isaiah Denning, Ramsey Davis, Isaiah Lang, and Dylan White. In goal for the Demons is Braden Tappan, and for the Panthers is Zachary LeBlanc. And we are ready for kickoff. Kicking off for the Demons are Neri Sanchez and Narek Raimundo. And Sanchez kicks this one off, and we're up and going from Eastlake Park. Opportunity now for the Panthers early on as Asa Rose has numbers with Caleb Reyes Carrillo. A cross pass intended for Dylan White. Nothing there. Back the other way for the Demons. Isaiah Denning pushes that one away. But an opportunity thwarted by the Demons. A through pass here. And Humble has it. Humble clears it for Rose. And it goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Demons. And doing the throw in is Joseph Schreiber for Washington. Long throw in just at the edge of the box. And cleared out to midfield. Martinez with the pass to Resendez. Back the other way. Ospine has numbers moving forward. He's got White. White still with the ball. Stingy defense by the Demons. Reyes Carrillo, and he's pickpocketed. Demons pushing forward. Raimundo. And that's taken away by Reyes Carrillo. Back the other way. Asa Rose with a cross pass. Nothing there. Raimundo unable to handle that pass. Humble with the touch taken back by Ramirez. Into the corner. Ramirez. Dangerous ball. Reyes Carrillo clears it. Schreiber back the other way. A shot. Nothing there. Kronlagi wide. First shot of the ball game. Not on goal. And it goes to Ben Kronlagi. And a goal kick coming up for Mount Pleasant. Earlier this week, talking to Coach Russo prior to the game against Fairfield, says that the advantage for the Panthers this season is experience, but also their physicality. And it has been on display so far as they have been physical on the ball, and they are also very, very fast. Ramsey Davis at midfield. Finds Osby on a nice through pass. Deflected back towards midfield, Raimundo. Taken away by Newman. Opportunity here for the Panthers as Osby at the edge of the box. Cross pass and Tappan. Long ball. Humble with Ramirez behind him. And that 50-50 ball is taken by the Panthers. Asa Rose past midfield, controls it. To Reyes Carrillo. Taken away by, I believe that's Schreiber. And a throw-in coming up for the Panthers. Reyes Carrillo in the corner for Rose. Past the end line, and it'll go the other way. A free kick coming up for the Demons. Pardon me, that was the throw-in for the Demons. Aiden Humble. Opportunity for Rose. And a whistle. And it'll go the other way. First foul on the Panthers. Contact there by Rose. Results in a free kick for the Demons. Braden Tappan to do the honors. And another whistle. Contact here between Resendez and Reyes Carrillo. Referee is going to have a word with Reyes Carrillo. And that will go against the Panthers. Free kick coming up for Washington. Free kick being taken near midfield by Fletcher Brower, wearing the captain band for the Demons. Long cross, cleared out by Newman, and a corner kick opportunity coming up for Washington with their first set piece of the ball game as we are 5.5 into the first half. You're watching Panther Boys Soccer powered by Midwest O Threshers. Bonus coverage of today's boys soccer game. An unexpected home game. And we're glad you're joining us as that cross pass is deflected by Newman as he takes a stumble. Resendez finds Brower, taken away. Handball. A whistle. Go the other way. Panther free kick coming up. Dylan White. Long pass for Reyes Rose. And saved by Tappan. Dangerous ball for the Panthers. As that is a long cross. Humble has Martinez on him. And Aiden Humble lets it go past the end line, and a goal kick coming up. Santiago Ramirez was on Humble. Humble guarded him as that was off of Tappan's foot, which resulted in a goal kick since it went past the end line. Koss to Reyes Carrillo. Back the other way, Raimundo now. Danger here. Resendez inside the box. Cleared out by Humble into the parking lot. Substitution coming in for the Demons. As Salazar checks out. And Alecos Flores comes in. .50 ball won by Isaiah Denning. Back the other way, Colbean Ospey. Poked away. Xavi Resendez back the other way. Ospey. To Lang. Try to find White, taken away by the Demons. Raimundo to Resendez. Martinez battling with Denning. Denning takes it away. Denning clears it. Now we got a foot race. Can Osby get there? He can. And it's out of bound. Throw in for the Panthers. Osby waiting to set something up. Gives it up. That'll be a throw in by Jack Newman. Long throw in. And Kromloggy gets a head on it, and it looks like we're going to have a corner kick. Corner kick opportunity here for the Panthers. They were able to notch a goal on Monday off of this set piece. Let's see what Dylan White has here. He's got 3, 4, 5 in the box. Movement here. And unfortunately, goes right into Tappan's mitts. Whistle. And an offside. Coming up on 10 minutes past in the first half, you're watching boys soccer powered by Midwest O Threshers. No score early on here from Eastlake as Reyes Carrillo sends this crossing pass into the box, and Tappan takes it. LeBlanc throws it in to Koss. Abraham Koss to Aiden Humble. Humble takes it to midfield, and a push from behind, and we're going to get a whistle. Santiago Ramirez with a push, no card. And Abraham Koss will take the free kick. Nice curl there. Caleb Reyes Carrillo up in the air. Isaiah Denning. Danger here. Asa Rose. Denning with the shot. Isaiah Denning with the shot. That's 4 shots now for the Panthers. 2 saves by Tappan. Corner kick opportunity number 2 for the Panthers, taken by Dylan White. Over the middle, saved by Tappan. That was close. Osby. Crossing pass over the middle. Asa Rose is there. Opportunity! Shot! Just shy of the goal line. Asa Rose was one-on-one with the goalie and just missed his opportunity. His first shot, it's on goal. As we're going back and forth, the Panthers trying to make the most of their offensive opportunities, just looking for one to hit the back of the net. Ramsey Davis going to clear it out to Zachary LeBlanc. Feeling the pressure from Narek Raimundo. As now Ramirez at the edge of the box. Humble has to be careful. Taken away by Abe Koss. Oh, and that slips underneath LeBlanc. A goal scored by Santiago Ramirez. In the 12th minute, One nothing Demons, as that shot by Ramirez looked like it was corralled by LeBlanc, and it just snuck underneath him. And that's taken away by Flores, but Isaiah Lang able to thwart that opportunity. White, touch pass, a little long for Denning. Javi Resendez. Back the other way. Denning. Through pass for Osby. Crosses the shot. Saved by Tappan. 7 shots already registered by the Panthers to the Demons 3. Header by Humble. Looking to clear. Raimundo. Met by Lang. Kronloggy and Denning. And Kronloggy gets the advantage. Davis can't clear it, and we have an offside. Free kick coming up for the Panthers, facing an early deficit, 1-0. 13 minutes into this ballgame. Ramsey Davis. Dispossessed by Johan Resendez. And he takes it back. Spin move to Denning. Backwards pass to Newman. And a throw-in. Davis quickly to Osby. And that's headed out of bounds. Denning. Into the box. Cleared out. Davis. Still with possession. Denning to Lang. Inside the White. White with an opportunity. Cross pass to Osby. Osby. No. Cleared out. Ramirez again on the run. He's got Raimundo. Through pass here. Reyes Carrillo clears it out. Reyes Carrillo in step with Ramirez, able to clear it out. Throw in now. Raimundo with the possession. Ahead the Kronloggy. Taken away by Lang. Numbers forward here. Denning, he's got White up ahead. To Osby. Osby to Lang. Excuse me, to White. With a pass intended for Rose. Backwards to Reyes Carrillo. Taken away by the Demons. Humble takes that pass away. Opportunity here for Rose. Unable to save it. Goes out of bounds. Throw-in opportunity now for the Demons. Coming up on 16 minutes past in the first half, 1-0 Demons. Courtesy of a Santiago Ramirez goal in the 12th minute. Schreiber with the ball. Defended by Rose. Pass midfield. Schreiber with a long pass. No Demon there. LeBlanc has it, and he'll clear it. Up in the air. Taken by Flores. And we have contact. No whistle. Denning on the run. And that's cleared out by Brower. Substitution coming in for the Panthers. Colbin Osby checks out. And coming in for the Panthers is A.J. Wagner. Reyes Carrillo for Denning. At the edge of the box, taken away by the Demons. Shot by Reyes Carrillo, deflected. Near midfield, Lang to Humble. Pass to Reyes Carrillo to Isaiah Lang. Dylan White. And a cross pass, a little long, intended for Wagner. Newman. Still opportunity here for the Panthers. Newman with the ball to Denning. Deflected off of Brower. Denning with the... And out of bounds. Denning with the shot. It deflected, and he was careful to remain onside. And an An opportunity now for the Panthers, their third corner kick, as Dylan White will take it. In the box is Humble and Rose. As that's deflected and past the end line. And another opportunity on this set piece. Dylan White, again, he's got Humble, Lang, Rose, Denning, and Wagner all in the box. And he's going to pass it to Newman and reset the offense from there. Cross over the middle, taken by Toppin. Goal kick here. Xavi Resendez applying pressure on the Panther defense. As Jackson Newman now clears it to midfield, and it goes out of bounds. A throw-in coming for the Panthers. Excuse me, for the Demons. Substitution coming in. Flores checks out. And checking in, I believe that is Neri Salazar coming back in. It is. LeBlanc able to catch up to that pass. And throws it into Newman. Panthers have been pushing forward. They've had numbers on several opportunities. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net. Danning. To White, has Rose. And Toppin is there on that long pass. Humble. With a header. Ramirez. Lang finds Reyes Carrillo. A long cross. Can Rose get to it before tap in? No. A throw in Kronlagi. Taken away by Reyes Carrillo. He's got numbers forward. To Rose in the box. Cross pass intended for White. No, Denning almost had it. And that is taken and to midfield and out of bounds. Throw in opportunity for the Panthers. Jackson Newman will have it. We are now in the 20th minute. Halfway home of the first half. You're watching boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers. The Demons lead at 1-0. Here from a beautiful evening at East Lake. Fletcher Brower throws it in past midfield. Raimundo to Resendez. In the box. Back out to Xavi Resendez. Cross pass for Ramirez, defended by Humble. Able to save it, keeps it inbound. Raimundo. Defended by Reyes Carrillo. Ramirez, Asa Rose takes it away. Controlled by Rose. Reyes Carrillo now to midfield for White. He's got Denning up ahead. Finds Wagner with a little touch pass. However, Brower's right there. Taken by White. He's got Rose to his right. Denning. And, oh, some action there. Cleared out by the Demons. Back the other way. A run here by Johan Resendez to Narek Raimundo. A touch pass to himself, cleared out by Ramsey Davis, but Kronlagi is there. A.J. Wagner able to pick his pocket. Neri Salazar being guarded by Dylan White to Raimundo. Johan Resendez dispossessed by Jack Newman. Back the other way, Kronlagi takes the ball away from Denning. At midfield, backwards pass to Giovanni Martinez. Kronlagi. And LeBlanc will reset the offense for the Panthers. Long clearance pass. Dylan White and Asa Rose are there. White to Rose. Opportunity here near the box. Cleared out by Schreiber. And a whistle. And it'll go back the other way. Looks like Rose made contact. It'll be the third foul on the Panthers. Rose does have to be careful. He does carry a yellow card from Monday's contest. As Rose now with an opportunity. Pass for Dylan White, taken by Kronlage. Neri Salazar, touch pass for Ramirez. And a foul on Rose. Trips up Salazar. And some frustration on Rose's face. As a long cross pass to Raimundo. Davis is there. Danger, and LeBlanc with the save. Excellent help there by Ramsey Davis to avoid going down by 2. Wagner's pass, long, and Tappan is there. Tappan trying to settle things down for the Demons. A long cross pass. As it'll be LeBlanc. Throws it into Newman. Pass to Denning. Can't control it. Back the other way for the Demons. Now Abe Koss for the Panthers. Passing it to Humble. Can he catch up to it before it goes out of bounds? Able to control it. And deflected off Santiago Ramirez. Throw in for the Panthers. And a couple of substitutions coming in for the Panthers. Osby coming back. 14-7. Hayden Dolph making an appearance. And Joshua Aguma. Josh Aguma making his presence known quickly, as that is out of bounds and a throw-in. Hayden Dolph to do the honors. Long pass for Osby. Touch pass for Aguma, and a save by Toppin, and again, Aguma with an opportunity. 2 shots there. 5th save for Tappan. So 2 shots for Aguma on that possession, 1 on goal. Aguma, a junior forward midfielder, and Dolph, a senior defensive midfielder as well. Coach Russo going to his bench here, trying to find some spark as his Panthers find themselves in a 1-0 deficit. As Ramsey Davis now takes the ball across midfield, dispossessed by Kronlage. Neri Salazar pushes that ball back. Isaiah Lang with the ball. Back the other way for the Panthers, intended for Colbin Osby. Ramirez taking the ball. It's taken away by Aiden Humble. Pass intended for Aguma. He's onside. And Schreiber is able to clear it. Kronlage got away with a handball. A whistle. And looks like a foul on Washington, which will result in a free kick for the Panthers. That's the first whistle against Washington this ballgame. Coming up on 28 minutes played so far in this first half, and the Demons still retain a 1-0 lead thanks to a Santiago Ramirez goal in the 12th minute. Ramsey Davis with Narek Raimundo behind him, forcing a throw-in. Koss able to chase this one down. Clears it. And out of bound. A throw-in coming up for the Demons. Deep into Panther territory. Salazar to throw it in. Davis with the header. Resendez. Brower. The shot. And saved by LeBlanc, his second of the game. Shot number 4 for the Demons, the first one for Brower in the game. Isaiah Lang with the ball at midfield. Crossing pass for Aguma. Opportunity. No. Thwarted by Toppin. I'll tell you what, I got out of my seat for that one. I thought Aguma had a... He's definitely got the thrusters on those cleats of his to reach that ball. But the pass was a little bit too long for him. Throw-in opportunity here for the Demons as A.J. Wagner checks out. A new Panther in. Santiago Ramirez checks out. And the new Demon is Braden Clough. Josh Aguma with a pass to Ospey. Humble now with a pass to White in the box. And pass to end line. And it will be is this going to be a corner kick? It appears to be a corner kick for the Panthers. This will be number 5. Haven't been able to convert. Let's see if that can change here as we are now in minute number 30. White's cross to Lang. Deflected. Chasing it is Newman. Is he able to save it? No. 30 minutes past now. In the first half, you're watching boys soccer powered by Midwest O Threshers. Luis Aranda calling the action here with Matt Bryant to my right, giving you the sights and sounds. And in the literal production truck is Kellen Gracie, our producer. Johan Resendez brings the ball across midfield. Braden Clough loses his balance, no whistle. Isaiah Lang now. He's got Aguma and White unable to control that pass. Raimundo to Schreiber. Dolph able to deflect that out of bound. Off of Schreiber, a throw-in coming up for the Panthers. Humble to throw it in. To Lang. Defended by Fletcher Brower. And out of bound. Throw in for the Demons. Ben Kronloggy. He's going to take it himself. A long one is Humble. Heads that one out of bound. And Kronloggy and Raimundo are discussing who's going to throw it in. It's going to be Kronloggy. It's going to be a short one to Raimundo. Back to Kronloggy. Two of them are playing ping pong here as Aguma comes in and disrupts that one. Lang now, a little touch, and Schreiber is able to get it back in past midfield. Savi Resendez ahead to Clough. To me, it appeared that he was offside. No flag. As Humble will now reset it. Dangerous pass there. Hayden Dolph. Pass broken up by Schreiber, but Dolph is able to get that touch over to Aguma. Can he get to it? No. Toppin is there. Approaching minute number 33 in this first half. 1-0 Demons still. Ramsey Davis. to Ostby. He's got numbers ahead to Dylan White. White, some fancy footwork, and we have a trip in the box. No call. Raimundo in the box, defended by Koss. It'll be off of... It appears it'll be off of Raimundo. Nope, it'll be off of Koss. And a corner kick coming up for Washington. This will be Washington's second. I'm still trying to figure out what happened over there on the Panthers side of the ball, as it appeared that Josh Aguma appeared to have been tripped. At least clipped in the back of the heel. No whistle. Play went on. Almost resulted in an advantage for the Demons, as Raimundo and Kromlagi. A little deception there on the corner kick, cleared out by Lang. Brower with pressure from Aguma. Passes off to Kromlagi. Newman clears it out. Heads up. Nice catch by Isaiah Denning's dad. He's just getting ready for baseball season. Long throw in, intended for Clow. Cleared out by Newman. Approaching the 35th minute now. 50-50 ball won there by Flores. Ahead, Koss. I don't think Dylan White saw that one. Kronlagi. Flores to Raimundo. Aiden Humble able to control that. Ahead of Josh Aguma. This should be fun if Aguma can reach this. To Humble. Rose. They're very similar hairstyles. Except Humble's a defender. Braden Clough applying the pressure for the Demons on this side. Isaiah Lang for Humble. Up ahead to Josh Aguma. Touch pass intended for Humble, taken away by Schreiber, and a whistle and a foul on Humble. That's the fifth on the Panthers. He is pleading his case that Schreiber took a dive. As Dolph deflects that one out of bounds. Substitutions coming in as Reyes Carrillo and Denning come in for Ostby and Dolph. Clough comes out and Ramirez comes in for the Demons. Whoa, that's better not hit my van. Close. Caleb Reyes Carrillo clears it out. Ben Kronlagi, backwards pass for Martinez. Xavi Resendez isn't going to get there as Jack Newman corrals it. Off of Resendez. Over the middle, cross. Near Raimundo, taken away by Abe Koss. Koss now with a touch. He's got numbers forward. He's got Aguma ahead of him. Deflected by Schreiber. Cleared out midfield. Xavi Resendez is there. Caleb Reyes Carrillo for the Panthers. Humble has it. Panthers will reset. Koss now. To Davis. Johan Resendez is right there behind him. To Denning. Long pass for White as Toppin comes out of his post to retrieve that one. Coming up on 38 minutes past, Washington still up 1-0 in the first half. Johan Resendez. Cleared out by Koss. to Reyes Carrillo. Backwards pass to Humble. To Aguma at midfield. Aguma. Deflected by Schreiber. And a throw-in coming up for the Demons. We're in the 38th minute of the first half. Kronlagi. And cleared out by Humble, out of bound. Throw in. Kronlagi, he's got Raimundo. As Humble deflects that, out of bound. Another throw in for the Demons. Kronlagi. Who does he have? He's got Ramirez. He's got Flores. He's going to go for Raimundo or Javi Resendez. Flores with the touch pass. Deflected away by Reyes Carrillo ahead to Aguma. He's got space, but Fletcher Brower is there. To his keeper, under a minute now in the first half. We're in the 39th minute. Xavi Resendez at midfield. To Raimundo, taken away by Cas. 35 seconds remaining. Isaiah Denning with the ball. To Asa Rose. Defended by Martinez, it looks like. To Newman. Over the middle to Aguma. 13 seconds. Can Aguma get to it? He saves it. It's on the line. Reyes Carrillo. And that'll send us to the break. That siren says that we have approached halftime here at Eastlake, where the Demons will go to their sideline with a 1-0 lead, courtesy of a goal in the 12th minute. We'll be right back to talk about the first half highlights. After this, you're watching Boys Soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain's calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At At See First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with See First today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Welcome back to East Lake Park and what has turned out to be a gorgeous afternoon and early evening. Welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther Halftime Show presented by Community First Credit Union. Hello, folks. You can't see me because the shadows are taking over, but Luis Aranda here on top of my perch on the West Bleachers. It's 1-0 Demons, courtesy of a Santiago Ramirez oopsie. A goal in the 12th minute that snuck underneath Zachary LeBlanc in the corner. It appeared that LeBlanc had the ball tucked in underneath his armpit, and it just snuck in and just inside the post. And that's the difference in this ball game. 1-0 Washington. Washington has 4 shots in this ball game. I believe 3 of those are on goal. Of those shots, Santiago Ramirez has 1, Ben Kronlage has 1, and Fisher Brower has 1. The goal, like I said, was by Santiago Ramirez. On the Panthers side, they have been threatening, but unable to find the back of the net. They have 9 shots, 6 of those on goal so far. Colbin Otsby and Dylan White both have 2 shots apiece. Caleb Reyes-Carrillo, Asa Rose, and Isaiah Denning each have 1. And Joshua Aguma, who came in as a substitution late in the first half, has been a spark on the offense. He has 2 shots. That came in the same possession deep in the box. It almost found the net. However, it found Braden Tappan's gloves, and then it went over the crossbar on the second attempt. So the Panthers have found opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize. We're hoping in the second half they're able to find that seam and find the back of the net and equalize this ball game and hopefully take the lead. Remember, on Monday, they also trailed 1-0 heading into the second half, and pretty quickly we saw them take over the ball game. Again, they are fast, physical, and experienced. And if there's one thing that Coach Russo preaches to the team, that's finish, finish, finish. And hopefully in the second half, they can find that extra oomph and win it. That's it for us here from the press box. We're going to get ready and set for the second half. This has been the Mount Pleasant Panther Halftime Show brought to you by Community First Credit Union. We'll be back with second half action.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Welcome back to East Lake Park. Luis Aranda with Matt Bryant to my right and Kellen Gracie in Gracie Studios to my left, as we are getting set for second half action as the Demons take a slim lead here against the Panthers, 1-0, courtesy of a 12th minute goal by Santiago Ramirez. Earlier today, the girls team took on the girls Demons team, and that game ended with a 10-0 marker. Washington over Mount Pleasant in that game. And the ladies will face Fort Madison on Monday and Burlington next Thursday. All right, fresh 40 on the clock. That siren means we're ready to go. Rose, White, Aguma, Humble, Reyes, Carrillo, Denning, Koss, Lang, Davis, and Newman are your 11. Raimundo, Resendez, Flores, Martinez, Kronlagi, Resendez, Brower, Schreiber, Salas, Gomez. Is Aguma with an opportunity, and that's thwarted early. Xavi Resendez. And that's going to be taken away by Davis. And a throw-in opportunity for Aguma. Sent in the air by Salas Gomez. Taken away by Denning. Cross pass. And that's taken by Fletcher Brower. Generic Raimundo. Touch pass for Resendez. And Koss is able to clear it, as does Newman. Throw-in opportunity now for the Demons. Newman dispossesses Resendez. Rose can't control that cross pass. Schreiber. And Rose takes it away. Rose now with a run. Cross pass. Denning's there. Aguma tries to control it. Kronlagi takes it away. The Demons go back the other way. Long pass. And Davis is going to clear it out. Newman catches up to it. Pass to Aguma. Passes ahead to Isaiah Denning. Denning into the box. Intended for Rose. Can he catch up to it? He does. Pass it to Reyes Carrillo. Cross pass, but Tappan is there. 10th shot for the Panthers. First one of the second half. Raimundo passes it to Flores. Taken away by Reyes Carrillo. But Flores able to force the throw in. Header, Humble to Kronlagi. Flores, touch pass to Ramirez. In the box, offside. Free kick coming up for the Panthers. As we approach the 44th minute of this ballgame. Ramsey Davis up ahead, intended for Denning, taken away by Ben Kronlagi. To Xavi Resendez. Touch pass to Raimundo. To Johan Resendez. Back to Xavi Resendez. Defended by Davis. Cross pass up ahead. Cleared out by Humble. And it will go out past the end line in a corner kick opportunity coming up for the Demons. Their third opportunity at a set piece. Excuse me, fourth opportunity at a set piece. Denning able to catch up to it. Who's he have? Long pass for Rose, taken away by Schreiber. Controlled by White. He's going to dribble it out himself. Has a Guma to his left. Shot by White on goal, but tapping is there. Eleventh shot of the ball game. White's third. And that ball is cleared out by Davis. Kronlagi. Deflected by Denning. Near midfield, Alecos Flores. Isaiah Lang with the deflection to Reyes Carrillo. A tackle, no call. A Demon is on the ground. LeBlanc with the save. And a whistle. We have a hurt Demon. It appears to be Joseph Schreiber. And while they tend to him, we're going to take a quick break. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. You're watching Boys Soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
All right, welcome back to Eastlake Park. Injured Demon on the slide tackle was defenseman Joseph Schreiber. He has been helped off the field and tended to by athletic trainers, and Neri Salazar has returned to the ballgame for the Demons. As a result of the play, it was a free kick for the Panthers, as now the ball is across midfield, and Isaiah Denning and Dylan White were in control, and that ball is taken away by Eric Raimundo, and Aiden Humble now takes the ball away. Humble in control. Opportunity for the Panthers. Dylan White at the top of the box. Deflected and past the end line. And it'll be a corner. White's 4th shot of the game. This will be the Panthers' 6th corner kick of the ball game. Aguma, Denning, Rose, and Lang in the box. The kick, the cross. Lang saved. I believe Fletcher Brower was behind Tappan and saved that one from going in. Surprisingly, that's Isaiah Lang's first opportunity on goal today. Narek Raimundo, that's a foul, and it should be on Narek Raimundo, and that's exactly what it is. Raimundo forgot which football he was playing as he stiff-armed a defender in the penalty box. And another foul. Denning now with an opportunity. Free kick opportunity from midfield, Dylan White. Long cross, and it'll go out of bounds. And a goal kick for the Demons. Substitution as Braden Clough comes back in and Neri Salazar comes out. .50-50 ball, won by Jack Newman. Another one coming up, won by Aguma. However, deflected by Resendez towards Clough, but taken away by Ramsey Davis. Long ball controlled by Rose. Opportunity. Goal! Goal! Asa Rose! Just like he did on Monday. Asa Rose with the equalizer. In the 47th minute. 1-1. It's deja vu all over again. Asa Rose. As we have a stoppage in play, while we have a minute for Rose. That is goal number 2 on the young season for the sophomore. As Joseph Schreiber comes back in. And Johan Resendez comes out. Aiden Humble secures that cross pass. And there's a whistle, but there was no contact. That was egregious. That was a foul call for an offensive player for jumping. My goodness. Bren Kronlage with a free kick here. LeBlanc able to chase it down, so nothing hurt there. Forced save for LeBlanc. Long cross here. Dylan White with an opportunity. If he can corral this one. And it's cleared out by Raimundo. Denning's there for Asa Rose. Reyes Carrillo beats Schreiber to the ball. Kronlage's there. Header for Denning. Over the nets. Nice opportunity there for Isaiah Denning. I think that was Flores, number 10 for the Demons, that just kind of jumped, kind of almost like a gazelle. Just leapt in the air. Oh, opportunity here for Braden Clough. Dangerous. As Clough lost his balance. And a trip, no whistle. Koss able to retain his balance and retain possession. Past midfield. And Kronlage. And we have oh, he pulled out a red card. He meant a yellow card. We have a yellow card for tripping on Ben Kronlage. That was interesting. So tripping on Kronlage in the 50th minute. A free kick. I don't think the referee realized he had the red card in the right pocket. I don't see Kronlage on the field. It looked like he walked to the sideline. Offside. Or a foul. Starting to get a little chippy out there. Okay, Kronlage did go to the sideline, but there was a substitution. I am counting 10 Demons on the field. So it was just a coincidence. Reyes Carrillo with a dangerous backwards pass. Cleared out by Resendez. Ramsey Davis clears it past midfield for Isaiah Denning. Denning has Resendez to beat. Pass intended for Dylan White. Cleared out by Brower. Humble. Long clearance. And saved by Tappan. Denning to Davis. To midfield to Lang. Raimundo, however, intercepts that pass. Clough, unable to control it. Reyes Carrillo comes up with it. Behind him is Savi Resendez as Lang takes that away from Raimundo. Long pass, and it'll be a throw-in. And we have a substitution. It appears that Flores will come out. And coming in for the Demons is Ben Kronlage. Long throw in taken by Ostby, but taken away by Johan Resendez. Kronlage with the pass intended for Xavi Resendez, taken away by Newman. At midfield, long pass. Can Aguma get to this? Salas Gomez. Aguma with a magic trick there. The shot, no. Third shot for Aguma. 15th. Pass for Osby, the shot wide. 16 shots for the Panthers. 13 and a half minutes have gone by in the second half. You're watching Panthers boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Thank you so much for joining us on bonus coverage of a surprise Washington heads up. A surprise Washington Mount Pleasant boys soccer game. Quick throw in here by Newman to Denning. Resendez with a little push, and that will be a whistle. Fifth foul on the Demons as Xavi Resendez gave a little shove. Denning, short cross, and Kronlage will clear it, and a corner coming up for the Panthers. It'll be their 7th one. "15 and a half minutes remaining in the second half. We're tied 1-1. We do not have lights here at Eastlake, so it's a race to get this game in. White. Long cross. Saved by Teppin. Long pass. Newman. Tappan with 9 saves. Came in with 30. Salas Gomez feeling the pressure from Aguma. Osby takes it away, passed it to Lang, who's been relatively quiet in this ballgame. Osby. Touch pass for Rose. Trying to get it inside into the box. Rose. Trying to find somebody. Backwards pass to Newman. Resetting it for Lang. Little touch. Intercepted by Flores. Taken away by Denning on that tackle. Denning still has it. And who's going to get it? It is out of bound. It'll be a throw-in for the Demons. Johan Resendez to Xavi Resendez. Ahead to midfield to Davis. Pass to Denning. Kronlage. Touch to Aguma. Pass to Denning. He's near the box. Flores. Nope. Osby, shoot. Tappin, but the save is 10th. The midfield to Osby. Ahead to Humble. The Panthers have been relentless on the offensive pressure. They've had numbers forward all evening. They've been able to get one in the net so far. White with a heel pass. Nothing there. Flores now. Osby able to dispossess him. Gets it to Rose. Rose. And a corner coming up for the Panthers. That's their 8th of the ball game. We had a little repeat of Monday's action with Asa Rose's equalizer. Let's see if we can have a repeat of this with this corner. Osby had an opportunity here. And now the Demons are pushing up ahead as Koss, avoiding danger there. Santiago Ramirez giving the pressure. Humble has it. To Osby, backwards pass to Davis, who clears it out. Up ahead into the box, and Tappan will take it. Raimundo and Koss. Lang takes it away from Resendez. Up ahead to Denning. He's got Aguma and Rose. He's got Kronlage on him. Denning creating space. And an opportunity thwarted by Teppin. His 11th save. 17 shots for the Panthers. Newman intercepts the pass from Johan Resendez, intended for his brother Savi. Pass into space intended for Flores. Taken away by Davis. Taken away by Flores to Narek Raimundo. Newman clears it. Ahead to Aguma. This should be fun. He's got space. Aguma shot over the crossbar. Joshua Aguma is electric. 4 shots so far. Coming off the bench this evening. Every time he has space, the crowd gets up in anticipation. It's only a matter of time before he finds the back of the net. Long pass. Newman chases it down. Opportunity for the Panthers. Danger here. As that's taken away. Opportunity is Adam Denning. Was the one who broke up that pass. Through pass broken up. Xavi Resendez. And that's cleared by Ramsey Davis. Aguma at midfield. Out of bound. Throw in for the Panthers off of Kronloggy. Lang to Ospin. Humble to Ospin. Colbin to White. Back to Ospin. White with the shot. Save number 12. LeBlanc comes out to take that one. Opportunity extinguished by the Panther defense. We are now 60 minutes past halfway through the second half. You're watching Panthers soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Luis Aranda here. Matt Bryant on video. Kellen Gracie in the studio. 1-1 tie. Santiago Ramirez with the lone goal for the Demons in the 12th minute. Asa Rose with the equalizer in the 48th minute. Johan Resendez with the shot, and it goes past the goalkeeper and past the end line. Just the 6th shot for the Demons. Goal kick coming up. Zachary LeBlanc. Short kick. Short pass to Abe Koss. Koss midfield to Asa Rose. Pass to Osby. Back to Rose. Rose with a full head of steam. Inside the box. Cross pass intended for Aguma. Deflected to Osby. Humble with Kronloggy on him. And back the other way for the Demons. Raimundo, and that is taken away by the Panthers. Lang to White. He's got numbers ahead to Rose. The shot. The Aguma! Goal! Joshua Aguma! In the 62nd minute, Aguma puts the Panthers ahead 2-1 on the assist by Asa Rose. I told you, Matt. I told you it was a matter of time. It was a matter of time until Joshua Aguma found the back of the net. And on a beautiful cross pass, Joshua Aguma finds the back of the net to give the Panthers a 2-1 lead in the 62nd minute of this ball game. 2-1 lead. 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 2-1 le for Aguma. That is his first goal of the season. Outstanding. Outstanding goal. Outstanding substitution by Coach Russo to give the Panthers a much-needed boost offensively. Ospie to Denning. Aguma now with another opportunity, but taken away by Salas Gomez. Adam Denning with the ball. Denning still, and taken away by Flores. Humble now. And Humble loses it. Foot race here, Abe Koss. Long pass. LeBlanc's going to come out, and he's going to take it. And I'm going to have a seat because I got too excited. 2-1 Panthers. Kronlage at midfield. Pass intended for Resendez, taken away by Koss. And out of bound, going the Demons' way, and a substitution coming in. Exiting the ball game is Macias. And it appeared like Santiago Ramirez is back in this game. Johan Resendez with the ball. The pass to Raimundo. Taken away, back the other way. Ospie. Backwards to Davis. To Newman. At midfield. Cross pass taken away by Kronlage. He's got numbers up ahead. Intended pass for Narek Raimundo. Thwarted by Koss. Cleared out by Newman. Schreiber. And Ospie. Trying to find White. Too much touch on that pass. Back the other way. And Isaiah Lang for Ospie. Dylan White. Adam Denning on a run. He didn't see him. Ramsey Davis deflects it. Newman. A little touch to Dylan White. White with Kronlage on him. Finds some space. Nice touch pass for Denning. He's onside. The shot saved. 21 shots for the Panthers. I put down the wrong Denning. That's a shot for Adam Denning, his first. Isaiah Denning checks in, as does Reyes Carrillo. Asa Rose sits. Reyes Carrillo comes in as we approach minute 67. As the long pass goes out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for the Demons. Joseph Schreiber to do the honors. Ahead to Flores, to Ramirez, and a whistle. And Coach Russo imploring the Panthers to go back on defense. Fletcher Brower for the free kick. To Schreiber. Cross pass. Deflected by Reyes Carrillo. And it goes out of bounds. And another throw-in coming up for the Demons. Corner kick. Cleared out. Danger. Cleared. Salas Gomez with a long shot. Saved by LeBlanc, his fifth. Davis. Long run with Neri Salazar on him. Backwards pass to Newman. Finds Reyes Carrillo. Back to Davis with Savi Resendez on him. Ben Kromlagi. And a foul. A little embellishment there by Kromlagi. A foul on Reyes Carrillo. That's the seventh foul called on the Panthers as we approach minute 69 of this ballgame. Fletcher Brower. Free kick. That's long. In the box. LeBlanc has it. Long throw in for Denning. He was not expecting it, but he's able to beat Salas Gomez. He's got Aguma to his right. Aguma, no. Everybody was ready to get off of their seat for that one, as Tepin was able to get there before Aguma. Touch pass to the feet of Dylan White. White. Oh, off his feet. Back into his feet. White again. Oh, Aguma had an opportunity. Kronlagi with a pass. Danger here. Savi Resendez. Ramsey Davis able to clear it. Ramsey Davis with excellent defense here as he's able to possess the ball. Has Neri Salazar on there. Cleared out by Isaiah Denning. To Salas Gomez, and now Adam Denning ahead to Joshua Aguma. Salas Gomez right behind him. Aguma stops on a dime with the pass intended for White deflected. Johan Resendez on a run. At midfield, and the pass intended for his brother goes out of bounds, and it is a throw-in for the Panthers. Jack Newman to take it at midfield. 70 minutes past. You're watching Panthers Soccer, powered by Midwest O Threshers. Luis Aranda here with Matt Bryant doing the videography, and Kellen Gracie producing in the studio. 2-1 Panthers, courtesy of a Joshua Aguma goal in the 62nd minute. Isaiah Lang comes back in for the Panthers, and Caleb Reyes Carrillo will take a spot on the bench. Corner kick opportunity here. The ninth one for the Panthers. Isaiah Lang, and it's long. 22nd shot for the Panthers today. Second opportunity for Isaiah Lang. Ramsey Davis. To Newman, to Lang. Up ahead to White. To Ospie. Back to White. Cleared out by Martinez. Ospie chases it back down. Has Kronlagi on him ahead to Lang. Too much touch on that one. Taken away by Flores. Ahead to Johan Resendez. At midfield, Lang is there. Up ahead to Dylan White. To Colbin Ospie. Taken away by Ben Kronlagi. Long pass for Xavi Resendez, but Jack Newman is there. No call. As Newman clears it, it'll be a throw-in. Johan Resendez to do the honors. Xavi Resendez. And that's deflected, and a corner kick coming up Has Jack Newman with great defense there. The 6th corner kick for the Demons coming up as we approach minute 73 of this ballgame. 2-1 Panthers. Set piece coming up for the Demons. Resendez sends it into the box. Nothing there. Dylan White with a full head of steam. Guess who's up ahead? That's right, it's Joshua Aguma. He's got Fletcher Brower ahead of him, but Tappan is able to corral it. White has it. Tried to find Osby, taken away by Flores. Lang and Flores both hit the deck, and Lang comes up with it. Dylan White now. Then that's taken away by Johan Resendez. Up ahead to Ben Kronlage. To Raimundo. Up ahead, Davis shielding Resendez from getting it, and LeBlanc has it. Throws it in to Newman as we reach the 74th minute. Adam Denning on a run. He's got Aguma. Aguma loses possession, as that is going to go out of bounds and a throw-in for the Panthers. And Asa Rose will make an appearance. And Adam Denning gets a nice round of applause from the crowd as he made the most of his appearance in this ballgame. He did have a shot on goal earlier as well. It is getting close to dusk. Again, we do not have lights here at Eastlake. So we are trying to get this game in before sunset. Schreiber with the ball. Long pass intended for Raimundo. LeBlanc comes out and retrieves it as we reach the 75th minute. LeBlanc. White corrals it for Lang. Has Flores on him. Touch pass for White. White has Osby, but Brower is there. Brower ahead to Ramirez. And out of bound, it'll be a throw-in for the Demons. Schreiber to Kronlage. Aguma takes it away. Another throw-in for the Demons. It appears the Panthers' conditioning is a little bit better than the Demons, as LeBlanc comes out to save it. LeBlanc. Kronlage. As Dylan White possesses the ball with Johan Resendez on him. Beats Resendez. Has space. Has space to work. 3 Demons convene. Schreiber with a through pass. Isaiah Denning has it and sends it over to LeBlanc to clear it. To Aiden Humble. And Lang gives it up to Ramirez, who gives it up to Kronlage. Up in the air, 50-50 ball coming up, headed by Davis. Ahead to White. He's got a Guma ahead. That's a through ball. And Tappan saves it. White to Kronlage. And Humble clears it out. 77th minute. 2-1 Panthers. Gut check time for both teams. The Panthers trying to sustain the 2-1 lead, and the Demons trying to find something to equalize. But I'll tell you what, the legs seem fresher for the Panthers, and the Demons are trying to find a second gear. I've seen Raimundo flat-footed a couple times on some through passes that you can just tell that he's trying to find something to get him upfield. Cross pass. Danger here. Deflected by Koss. And cleared out to midfield. A throw in by the Demons. Coming up on 78 minutes past. Long throw in. And that crosses midfield. Still Demons ball. And a whistle. And it looks like they are going to call Osby for a handball. That's the 8th foul on the Panthers. Free kick coming up. Kronlage to take it. Long crossing pass into the box. Cleared out by Newman. Salas Gomez to Xavi Resendez. Poked away by Newman. Back to Kevin Salas Gomez. Dylan White now on a run at midfield. He's in control. Has Fletcher Brower in front of him. Long cross to Guma. Oh, thwarted by Tappan. 79th minute now at midfield. Flores to Humble. Humble ahead to Osby. And I hear Russo saying corner, corner, corner. And that's exactly where Osby goes. Schreiber and Ramirez. And another corner kick opportunity as the seconds tick away. About 25 seconds left. Corner kick coming. 10 seconds. The 10th one. Into the box. Lang to Rose. Cleared out. Rose has it with 10 seconds to go. Inside to Lang. Shoots it over. Good shot by Lang, and that will do it from Eastlake. Courtesy of 2 second-half goals, the Panthers again come from behind and win it in front of the home crowd. They take this one over to the Demons 2-1. We'll be back to wrap things up from Eastlake. You're watching Panther Soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain's calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Welcome back to a festive Eastlake Park, where the Panthers take a nail-biter from the Washington Demons 2-1. A come-from-behind victory over their conference foes. You're watching the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Getting some compliments from the fans and families here. Love it. I don't think Kellen put the graphic up. This is the post-game show. Did he put the graphic on? For your dream home furniture and floors? All right. Matt, if you said he did. Anyway, What a game! What a there it is. Thank you, Kellen. What a game. We finished our doubleheader with 7 minutes to go before sunset. Amazing job by our soccer teams to get these in today, and we split it. The boys take this one 2-1, courtesy of 2 second-half goals. And let's run it down for you. Washington had 7 shots today, and they took the lead in the 12th minute on what I would like to call an oopsie goal by Santiago Ramirez. It was a shot that appeared to be saved by Zachary LeBlanc by his left armpit, and it squirted past him just inside the post for Washington's, what ended up being Washington's only goal in the 12th minute. It was back and forth. The Panthers had plenty of opportunities offensively. A substitution late in the first half, number 7, Joshua Aguma, came in and changed the complexity of his entire ball game. His speed and his ability to create space really made a difference and an impact. On one occasion, he was deep in the penalty box and had 2 shots on goal on the same possession. And that was a precursor of what was to come. At halftime, Washington went in with a 1-0 score. The Panthers overall had 22 shots, and that also included what happened in the second half. In the 48th minute, Asa Rose equalized this ball game with a beautiful goal, just like he did on Monday against the Fairfield Trojans. He scored the tying goal to make it 1-1. And then in the 62nd minute, Asa Rose, with a cross pass to Joshua Aguma, who found the back of the net, to give the Panthers what ended up being the final game-winning goal, and give us the final marker of 2-1. Joshua Aguma's second goal on his 4th shot of the ball game. Braden Tappan for the Demons was busy today. I have him down for 13 saves. Zachary LeBlanc for the Panthers had 6. The Panthers had a clean sheet. The Demons did not. Ben Kronlage was given a yellow card for tripping in the 56th minute. A little bit of a confusion because the referee reached into his back right pocket and pulled out a red card when he was intending to take out a yellow card. And that led for an awkward moment, but it was indeed a yellow card. So Kronlage takes a yellow card into his next ball game. Asa Rose did commit a couple fouls. It got a little chippy during parts of this game. You could tell that Rose was a little bit frustrated in the first half, but he definitely took out his frustrations in the second half when he scored the tying goal in the 48th minute. Once again, the Panthers take this one 2-1 over the Washington Demons. The boys soccer team will be back in action this coming Monday, April 20th, as they play host to the Fort Madison Bloodhounds. You can catch that matchup right here on Mount Pleasant Live with pregame show at 4:25 and kickoff at 4:30. Thank you so much for watching the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Hit them with a graphic, Kellen. There you go. For producer Kellen Gracie and our videographer Matt Bryant, I am Luis Aranda, bidding you farewell and good evening from East Lake Park. Thank you for watching this presentation of Panthers Soccer on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Katie and the kids, I'm coming home. Farewell and good night.